is it makes that circle and leaves you just there. Yo, what's going on Team 20? I hope you're all super well. This is a much shorter video because I wanted to be quick and to the point. Now, if you guys didn't see the other day, I uploaded my mid-season 2019 highlights. I don't know how many views that is on. My 2018 highlights, or 2017, the music got messed up, but that's sitting on around 25,000 views. And I think they're very well put together, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tutorial about how I do it. So to start off, you need clips. You need good clips. Number one most important thing is height. You need some sort of elevation. We take this clip here. It's short, but it's the only clip that is on ground level. Always do your best to get some height. Make sure the quality is somewhat good. You can use an iPhone, iPad. Just don't use a potato. Don't use anything bad. So now that you've got all your footage, what I like to do is every single week go through my games, pick out the best parts and have them in sort of a project on Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what I use, so that when this time of the year comes where I want to make a highlights video, it's nice and easy to do. I go to this folder, I click it, and I just extract the clips. If you don't do that, you're going to have to then spend hours upon hours at the very end getting the best clips together. Now, when it comes to making the video, how I like to do it, I think I do goals, my ability to create chances, comfortable with the proximity of defenders, helping my team in the build-up, and ability to win the ball back for my team. So there's 5 different segments. It makes it a little bit different and splits it up a little bit rather than just showing, here's a whole heap of footage, here you go. Now, I wouldn't suggest using exactly those words that I've done, because I mean 35,000 people have seen those exact words. You have to be different, you gotta be unique with it. Do your own style, but I definitely suggest splitting it up into segments. Then from there, you wanna make the video, look, for me, it's gotta be between 5 minutes 30 and no more than 7 minutes. And this was the biggest issue and always has been for me. When I finished my mid-season 2019 highlights, I made a 20-minute version of all of my best stuff, and I went, well, here we go. I had to sit down and cut that 20 minutes into 6 minutes 55, I think it goes for. Now, the process I did for this is I sat down and I made the clips as short as I could. That probably got it to 15 minutes. But then I had to eliminate clips which I didn't think were up to it. So I first sat down by myself, and in each segment, I ranked the clips. I didn't do this for the goals because I wanted to keep the goals, but all the other things, I ranked them out of 10. I then took my rankings, I got Dad in the room, he ranked them as well, and I could kind of see a trend between us about what was good and what wasn't so good. It's important that you do 2 different people. If you just do by yourself, you fall in love with a couple of clips which may not be up to it. And that is the most difficult part. Sometimes I cut clips simply because the quality of the clip wasn't good enough, the actual quality of the footage. Maybe I had already demonstrated that skill 30 seconds earlier and I don't need to show the same sort of clip again. Then from there, the final thing that you have to do once you've cut it down to that sort of 5:30 to 7 minute mark is put a little circle around yourself before each clip. I've been sent numerous videos where I get the video and I look at it and I don't know who I'm looking at, and sometimes there's an arrow to the guy. It makes it hard. If you have a black circle, I make mine go for 1 second, maybe a little less, I can't remember. But it is so simple to do. Whatever software you're on, I'm not going to demonstrate it to you. Simply go to Google if you're on iMovie, if you're on Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut. Go to YouTube and search up how to mask on iMovie, how to mask on Premiere Pro. And what the masking does is it makes that circle and leaves you just there. That's what masking is, and that is what will allow you to then have that little short section at the start. You need to add a little frame hold segment for that 1 second. Here's the rest of the clip. This little 1 second is the frame mask, and then it lets the clip play after the frame has been held. You do that for each of them, tidy it up a little bit, put a little intro at the start, and you have your highlights video. Once you got your highlights video, do what you want with it, upload it to YouTube, send it to scouts, send it to teams, but it is so important that it looks good. Final thing I want to say, I said it before, you do not need the best camera in the world. I get questions all the time. What camera does Papa Tweety use? What camera does Papa Tweety use? Man, iPhones and iPads I've seen work very well. You do not need to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Maybe a $200 camera works well. The 2 most important things for me is the battery can last long enough for 90 minutes. The camera I'm recording on right now can't last for 90 minutes. The second thing is that the recording can actually last for 45 minutes straight. Camera I'm on right now can't last for 45 minutes straight. I think it goes for 22, 23 minutes and then it stops. Those are the two most important things with a camera. So if you want to go out and buy one, if that's what you want to do, those are the two things you got to look out for. 1080p is always good. A little bit different, but I wanted this video to have its own sort of space on YouTube because I wanted to show how I make my highlights videos. So if you did enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe, turn those notifications on, Team 20, I'm saying, make sure you like and subscribe, and enjoy the next video.